My Alpha, if your Luna knew that the embryo transplanted into her womb was actually our fertilized egg, she was just our surrogate, she'd probably be so furious to kill herself, right? Allura gasped. Mate Damon, the Alpha of the Silver Moon pack, was kneading Allura's breasts. I don't like her ear, but if she dies, who's going to manage my pack? You little minx, Damon chuckled, pulling her from the front and ruthlessly pounded into her from behind. So we have to keep this a secret. When our child is born and inherits my Alpha position, we'll deliver the final blow to her. Pretended not to know, gave birth to the child, and raised him with great care. 22 years later, after my son Torin completed his studies, we handed over the Alpha position and all my wealth to him. At the succession ceremony in front of the elders, nobles, and alliance leaders, Allura walked in arm in arm with my mate, holding a DNA paternity test report up to me. Torin is the biological son of Damon and me. Now it's time to return him to me. My son pulled out a small vial, said to me mercilessly, "This is a potion I got from a witch. Drink it now, break the mate bond with my father, and get as far away as possible." I smiled slightly, all right. After one, "Darling, aren't you supposed to be at the alliance meeting today? Why are you still busy in the study?" Damon walked up behind me and began massaging my shoulders just like he used to, asking gently. I closed my laptop, looked up, and smiled. Torin's teacher mentioned he's been coughing a bit lately. I contacted the most renowned pediatric healer and scheduled an examination tomorrow. "Every time Torin has the slightest sniffle, you worry so much," Damon said, touching my hair with a moved expression. "When Torin grows up, he'll definitely take good care of you." I looked at Damon and replied matter-of-factly, "I'm Torin's mother. Who else should I care for if not him?" Damon smiled tenderly. "Darling, finding you as my Luna and raising a child with you is the greatest happiness of my life." As I met Damon's loving gaze, I smiled faintly but said nothing. Damon and I had been in love for 3 years and bound as mates for 7. And years had passed, filled with countless memories. When I first met him, he was the Alpha of the Silver Moon pack, and I was the daughter of the Alpha of the Golden Moon pack. After our packs formed an alliance, mine merged into his. I took on all the managerial responsibilities while he spent his days lazing around, carefree. I often asked myself why I married someone less capable than me. Was it simply because he provided emotional comfort? Was it because I believed he loved me? When I was sick or exhausted, he took care of me with utmost tenderness. Whether it was a special occasion or just an ordinary moment, he always surprised me. In moments of passion, he would hold me tightly and whisper that he would love me forever. "And Allura, you're finally here." Sound of my son's excited voice suddenly rang out in the living room. I immediately stood up and walked out of the study. There, I saw Allura stepping through the front door. She skillfully picked up my son and kissed his cheek affectionately. "Little Torin, did you miss me?" As soon as she finished speaking, Allura suddenly noticed me standing at the doorway watching her. Her smile froze and her expression instantly turned uneasy. Before she could say anything, Damon quickly stepped forward to explain. "Dear, there's a jungle-themed parent-child event at Torin's kindergarten today. I thought you were busy with work, so I didn't mention it to you. I specifically asked Allura to come and help out." Hearing this, Allura hurriedly put Torin down and nervously added, Yes, my Luna. You've supported me for so many years and I've always been grateful to you. I wanted to repay your kindness." As soon as Alpha Damon called me, I rushed over. Seeing her flustered attempts to cover up, I couldn't help but recall the day Torin was born. Back then, also on the pretext of visiting a newborn baby, Allura accompanied Damon and waited for me to give birth at the Healer Lodge. She was very excited, walking back and forth in the hallway, her hands constantly rubbing together. The moment I gave birth, she was the first to rush over and cling to my son, her eyes red with excitement. The midwife, seeing her reaction, couldn't help but joke, "Who are you to the child? You look even more excited than the mother." That time, Allura had worn the same guilty expression, her eyes darting around nervously. Now seeing my silence, Allura
Click the link on the homepage to watch the full follow-up for free.